Welcome. If you're a new viewer here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we're making the cut for today: man stabbed to death in Barbican Square, Clarendon most wanted man captured, and 7 suspected members of the Kings Valley gang arrested in major police operation in Westmoreland. 7 members suspected to be members of the feared King Valley gang in Westmoreland have been taken into custody following a major police operation in the parish yesterday. The operation was carried out by the Counter-Terrorism and Organization Crime Investigation Branch, supported by the Specialized Operation, the K9 Division, and the Caribbean Search Center. 4 males and 3 females were picked up during the operation and taken into Kingston, where further investigation will be done, to include interviews, processing of the individuals, and the ID parade. In July last year, 6 members of the gang were freed of an anti-gang related charges in the Supreme Court. At the time, Chief Justice Brian Skies ruled that the prosecutors did not provide enough evidence. The Chief Justice also said that the main witness had inconsistency in his statement. Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the crime portfolio, Fitz Bailey, said that the gang has been working in the parish and other sections of Western Jamaica since return of the streets.
Since the case was dismissed and some of these guys returned to the Westmoreland area, the Kings Valley area of Westmoreland, several murders, shootings, robberies, and other serious crime were suspected to have been committed by them. In fact, we saw an uptick in these type of crime, and we believe that the removal of these individuals from within the space will impact on the amount of crimes that will be committed. I think we will see a reduction based on the fact that they are out of the space. We believe that
DCP Bailey says he is confident they will gather enough evidence to put a good case against the suspects.
We'll mount a very good anti-gang case against these individuals based on the evidence that we have. And so as soon as other information is available, we will release it.
Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of crime portfolio, Fitz Bailey, said. Delroy, otherwise called Little D of Racecourse in Clarendon, who was wanted in connection with a murder, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, was captured by lawmen on Thursday, May 6. Little D fled the community to Kingston, where he was involved in a motorcycle crash and was admitted in the hospital. Police investigation revealed that he was hiding under a fake name for more than 2 weeks before being identified. He was subsequently arrested and charged. He has been on the run for more than a year.
I'm able to confirm that 19-year-old Delroy Plunkett, otherwise called Little D, who was on the run. He was wanted by the police since 2020, March 2020, for a murder that was committed in Clarendon. He was also wanted for illegal possession of ammunition. Investigation led them to a medical facility where we understand that he was getting treatment under a false name. As a result, he was arrested by detectives from the Kingston Western Division and the Clarendon police have confirmed that he is the person that they've been looking for.
Meanwhile, the Clarendon police are commending their partners to making the arrests. They are also sending a strong message to criminals.
His capture is really a message to criminals who continue to commit crimes in one parish and seek refuge in another. Wherever you are, we're going to find you.
So for the man them who out there do crimes and I run up and down and feel like say uno na go get catch, I just hope they send a message to uno for real. But my question is, as so long them take to find somebody in a hospital who use a fake name? Or should I even say, I saw it's easy if you go in a hospital with a fake name? I thought you'd have to carry some form of identification card when you're going to the hospital. I never know, say just walk in. You will understand, say you're meeting an accident on the road and you might have to rush to the hospital. Somebody might carry you who don't even know you from nowhere. And them treat you, well, them start the process of treating you, but the next day, 2 days after, you're supposed to provide some form of identification. You're not just going to the hospital and tell them say your name so and so and them just take it as that. That is totally careless for me. But what if him really have some form of ID? For sure, say the fake name we him give is really his name. Let's stop and think about that part too. But however, we have to commend the police officers them for them investigations. We don't sure how them get for find out say that wasn't his real name, but for some reason them suspect it, do them investigations, and it turned out that a Clarendon most wanted man. Him just probably in it to finish off the game. But viewers and subscribers, right now I really want to jump across to our next topic. A man was attacked by a group of men in Barbican Square where he was fatally stabbed. The men involved fled the area. The reason for the dispute is currently unclear at this time. The area was cordoned off by the police for processing. A suspect has been identified.
The suspect who was being identified as Squidly. His correct name is yet ascertained by us, but he's called Squidly, and he's of a Castle Heights address. He used a knife to stop this who later collapsed along the roadway.
Superintendent Fletcher says the deceased is known to the police.
It appears he might have been a practitioner of petty thievery, so he's known.
According to police reports, this is the first murder recorded in the commercial space since the start of the year. The suspect is being encouraged to turn himself in to the police.
It is in his best interest, so we encourage him. Just turn himself over to the police. He can come so on he can do so on his own. He might want to use the services of a justice of the peace, a minister of religion, and an attorney at law. But it's best for him to surrender.